Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Camus. Last episode we took down the Necromancer Lords. Today we're gonna try to take down the Swine King. We're gonna bring a bounty hunter, a Houndmaster, a Plague Doctor and an Arbalist to do this. It's gonna give us a Blasphemous Vial, which we're probably gonna sell because we already have 2 of those. And gold, 9,000 of it, which is decent, you know. I would like a lot more, but yeah, I'll take everything that I can get. The Bounty Hunter. Well, one thing that I should probably first mention about this party is that we don't have a dedicated healer here. We do have, of course, the Arbalist with the Battlefield Bandage. We do have the Plague Doctor with the Battlefield Medicine. And the Houndmaster can also use Lick Wounds. But, yeah, healing might become a problem. But we'll see how that goes. I do have equipped quite a few camping skills that allow us to heal up. 3 wound cares and triage as well as a field dressing. But anyway, let us go through all of the characters one by one now. We have the Bounty Hunter. I've given him the Hook and Slice so that he can deal damage over time. Also the Finish Him so that he can deal damage against stun targets. Uppercut so that he can stun targets himself, although actually I haven't upgraded the skill to level 5 yet, so stunning is kind of unlikely. I'm gonna stick with it. I don't really have the money to upgrade it one more time, unfortunately. Mark for Death, I am probably gonna try to mark at the beginning of a round with the Bounty Hunter so that the Houndmaster and the Arbalist can use their abilities against marked targets. The Houndmaster, for example, has the Hound Rush. He also has the Target Whistle, which reduces the protection of targets. This is not going to be useful against the Swine God, because I don't think that he has any protection. He also has Stun at level 5, which is of course quite nice. He also has the Cudgel's Way to increase stun skill chance even further. Spiked Collar increases bleed chance and increases damage. It does reduce the amount of healing received, which is kind of bad. The Houndmaster is also diseased. His debuff resistance is only well, it's been reduced by 50%, so it's only 30, which is kind of bad. The Plague Doctor, therefore, has a camping skill that can take care of that. The Plague Doctor has also been equipped with the Witch's Vial and the Blasphemous Vial, once again, to increase stun skill chance, increase accuracy on Plague Grenades and Blinding Casts, as well as increase Blight skill chance. Then finally we have the Arbalist. She is focused and legendary Bracert, which basically means that she deals a hell of a lot of damage with quite good accuracy. Her crit chance is also quite nice. Unfortunately, her speed is quite slow, so she's gonna deal her damage relatively late in the round. She also has the Rallying Flare, which clears stun and mark targets, which could be nice because the Swine Prince, or whatever he's called, the little guy who accompanies the Swine God, can actually marks targets a lot. So quite possibly this is going to be a useful ability in this particular boss fight. Anyway, I'm kind of nervous because once again I've spent a lot of gold, and if we don't get any of it back, then future battles are going to be problematic to say the least. But anyway, let's bring 2 shovels. Actually, let's bring 2. 3 anti-venom? No, only 2. I am going to bring 4 bandages. At the least, maybe even 5, I'll think about that for a second. Medicinal herbs, let us bring 1. Skeleton Key, let us bring 1. Holy Water, let us bring 1. Torches, I am going to bring 14. I think that's quite a nice number for a medium length mission that I want to do completely with torchlight. More bandages, more anti-venom, I'm not sure. I don't think so, because I am quite low on cash, so I'm gonna take the gamble. Maybe we find supplies on the way, we'll see. Alright, well, that took a very long time to load, I must say. Obviously I'm gonna cut out the loading screens, as I always do, but That was a bit worrying, to say the least. But anyway, the boss is going to be located in 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yeah, he's going to be located here, which means we're going to move down first. It's fortunately quite a short distance, which is often the case in the warrens. The warrens typically presents you with a quite dense dungeon. A lot of corridors in between rooms, though. And it can be often quite tricky to loot everything. Alright, first battle, what do we want to start with? Oh, hook and slice cannot be used from this position. Ew. Well, that's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, well anyway, doesn't really, hopefully it is not really gonna matter this time. Let us try to stun, only like 75% chance of actually doing that, so maybe I should probably mark. I should probably mark. Mark that guy. He is going to go very fast though. Let's stun the back row. That prevents that from happening. There you are. She already got her turn. And then the Swine Slayer. No, not the Swine Slayer. The Cultist Champion got a turn. Alright, you should be able to take care of him. Never mind. 7 damage to the Plague Doctor. She is stunned. Yes, indeed. No surprise there, I guess. Let's try it again. Very good. Okay. We do get an Eldritch Push, which wouldn't be too bad, because the Houndmaster can deal with multiple positions. He can be useful from multiple positions, is what I'm trying to say. Increase damage versus blah 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 blah. Okay, let us focus on him. He could get knocked back, which could be nice. But the stun is also decent. Then the Hound Rush. Let's use the Target Whistle against this guy, because he does have a lot of protection. Which is cut. Dodged it. Alright. Doing well, doing well. Oh my god, the Arbalist is on fire! Noxious Blast could be good, I guess, but, well, why the hell not? It's probably not going to do a lot. Eldritch Pool. As long as she does that rather than her regular stress attacks. I mean, this was 9 stress damage, but it's not nearly as bad as the stressful incantation, obviously. Let us kill. Killing sounds like a good idea. 12 damage, a bit of bleed. She is quite fast. I probably should kill her. Take all of that. And then we are going to use the medicinal herbs on this makeshift dining table for some additional food. Very nice. We can take everything, which is even better. Move them around is, I think, a good idea. And right, he cannot use his hook and slice. Unfortunately, the Hound's Rush from the Houndmaster cannot be used from the first position, which is why I have moved him to the second. But then the Bounty Hunter cannot use his hook and slice. Well, maybe he gets shifted back once in a while, in which case the hook and slice could be useful. But it's not great, is it? No, alright. I'm going to add the Collect Bounty ability again. I would like to experiment a little bit with hook and slice, but apparently that's not going to be today. Alright, the Scout. We do have excellent quirks for scouting. So we should not have a lot of problems with anticipating battle, scouting out traps, that sort of thing. Alright, another scout. Like I said, excellent chances of getting scouts. And we found the boss room. We obviously already knew where it was, but now we know it even better. She has a 110% trap disarm. Even though that means absolutely nothing in the current version of the game. I don't want to touch that because I have no idea. I don't think that you have any chance of guaranteeing a positive outcome with that curio. Anyway, let's eat a bit of food at least. You as well. Alright. A battle in here, possibly some kind of interactable thingy. I don't remember how you should interact with that thing. I have interacted with it? No, I don't think I have actually. Anyway, he does have protection, so I would like to mark him with the Houndmaster if possible. Obviously the finish him though would be quite nice here, even though the beast is not human. Target whistle. Trot retreat. Dodged it. And this is kind of a tough one. The Raving Madman is probably gonna go first. It's not very likely that I'm gonna get the kill. And I also need to take care of the Swine-Taur champion, but it's definitely not going to happen this turn. So maybe a Bola would be even better. The crit chance is a little bit lower, damage is a lot lower. No, I'm not going to do that. Sniper shot, I think, is the best option here. 14, it's a start. Very decent start, admittedly, but... 13, stress. It's not good. Let's stun the back row, even though there's only one unit in it. We don't want him to use the abilities that he has in the back row. Versus human. He is human, so let's kill him. Now there are a few corpses, unfortunately, that we need to take care of. Unless, of course, we are able to take down the Swine-Taur champion without getting rid of those corpses. He only has a speed of 2, which is kind of nice. 22 damage. Only a quarter of his health is left. We could try and stun again. I think that's a good call. Considering that our stun chance is quite high. No luck. 18 damage. Is that going to be enough with the bleed? I would think that it is. Yes, indeed. Doesn't really matter though. I'm still gonna attack. Okay. Grab all the goodies. And I think we should camp here. Yep. Let's prepare. Now we're doing quite well. I have a lot of food, so feasting is still a good idea. Okay. I'm going to use the planned takedown with the bounty hunter. 25% extra damage versus size 2, and the Swine God is size 3, so that should do very well. Yeah. Then we can also apply increased crit and accuracy on a specific target. I'm thinking of applying this to the Arbalist. We could reduce the stress considerably on the Arbalist. Oh, we also want to remove diseases. Who had a disease? You have diseases. So, the cure... There you go. 7 points left. You have the restring crossbow as well, so that would be 3 points. And then this is how we do it. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one. Then restring crossbow. Then we have 2 points remaining. Tracking could be good, especially if we decide to continue exploring this dungeon after the boss. Yeah, I think that's a good call, because we are pretty beefed up, and the Arbalist is going to crit so much that her stress is probably not going to be an issue. So, there we go. Tracking. Okay. Rest. Now, of course, there's still a decent chance that we get ambushed. That would be unfortunate. Alright, it didn't happen. Very nice. I'm going to look at this right here. I have the room after all. And are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, well, the bleed amulet is not nearly as useful as I thought that it would be. That's a bit unfortunate. Can I maybe swap the items around a little bit? Nah, not really. Yeah. Ah, well. That's the way things go sometimes. Alright, hello again. 271 hit points of evilness. A squeal with a stress. And a stun. Boy, alright. It's not a very good start, is it? The Swine God is a beast, as is Wilbur, the little guy. Stun resistance on the Swine God is extremely high, even though the Plague Doctor should still be able to break through it. Protection is 0, so I'm going to start with a Mark. And these two, alright. That is not very good, especially since we cannot clear that. We could go for a stun though. Excellent, we did get it. And you, Dark Biscuit. Hound Rush. 44. Not even a crit, but excellent damage. Alright, next round. Wilbur, we could try for another stun, but it's very unlikely that it is going to land again. So instead we're going to go for a Noxious Blast. He will now receive 9 damage on his next turn. A stun on the Plague Doctor, that's kind of fine at the moment. He is no longer stunned, he is a beast, he is marked. So I guess that a good option would be to collect Bounty. My god, he misses? Really? That is horrible. Anyway, Hound's Rush. 68. That is nice. The Houndmaster is like the ultimate character, I think, to bring to bear against this particular boss. Then again, the Arbalist is pretty amazing as well. Bit O Squeal again, another crit. The stress on the Arbalist is actually not going down as much as I would like. But we are in an excellent position, in my opinion. Alright, another few guys get marked here. Collect Bounty. He is still marked, so why the hell not? 27, okay. At least we profit a little bit from his camping skill buff. The increased damage versus size 2 enemies. Yeah, one more round of this, so I guess I'm going to do that. 34 damage. And another bleed. He's not quite dead. But... oh boy. No Death's Door though. No Death's Door. So he is going to be dead anyway. So I guess that I can spend a little bit of time healing. Better Squeal, please don't be too bad. Alright, a stun. Ah, that's unfortunate, because he has a self-heal, which I would have liked to use. Not a bit of damage. Yeah. Oh well. Let us stun both of them. He's going to die anyway, but I would like Wilbur not to do anything in the next round. You actually cannot really do anything, so... actually you can mark Wilbur. There you are! And because he bleeds to death, we don't have to deal with the nasty corpses. Alright, healing has now been increased by 66%, which negates the trinket that the Houndmaster is wearing. The spiked collar reduces heals received by 33%. I don't kind of want to kill you in one hit. That's unlikely to happen, fortunately. So, there you go. 24, that's actually pretty damn close. Bit of Squeal, come on! Resisted by the Arbalist only. 10, that's nice. Makes me feel a little bit better. Don't want to do it again? I guess so. Yeah, he's gonna go first, but he's only attacking one target, so that's kind of fine. Bit of healing. Little bits of healing, because I would like to continue after this fight. Come on, don't be too bad. That is actually pretty damn bad. Maybe we should just kill him. That's just too good to pass up, though. Oh, this would be good. Oh, she's already had her action? No, not quite. Yeah, I'm going to use this. Alright, so... now the Plague Doctor should get a turn. There she goes. Let's apply the Blight. It's probably gonna kill him, right? No, not quite. Damn it. Alright, I didn't handle the end of this fight particularly well, unfortunately. But yeah, so be it. He's going to down his own. I am going to mark him. Haha! Heal. The bounty hunter is not in a good position, nor is the arbalist. But so be it. Take all of the stuff. But we're gonna continue exploring, because why the hell not? He's full, right? No, not her. He's full, yeah. Alright. And you eat also one food. Okay. Stress is of course an issue. The arbalist is at 72 stress, which we do not particularly like, but we would like to get a lot more gold from this dungeon because we have barely got anything. A couple of thousand maybe. Sack is empty. That doesn't really help us, does it? Alright, oh, one of these fights. These fights can be pretty nasty. Stun resistance on him is pretty high. They're both beasts, he is human. Although we cannot reach him with the collect bounty. Movement resistance on the large flesh eater is also pretty high, so I guess I'm simply going to start with a mark. You stun that guy, because I would like to... Wow, resisted it? Okay, that seems unlikely. Anyway, Blackjack should have a pretty decent chance of stunning this guy. Alright. Please don't bore rush, please don't be too bad. 24 damage is pretty damn bad. I'm glad I used a lot of liquid wounds at the end of the... at the end of that last boss battle, damn it. I don't even know what to call it at the moment. Oh, we could... I don't know if he has had his turn yet. I have trouble seeing that at the moment. I don't see that at all, in fact. But I think I'm simply going to apply a sniper shot. Considering the fact that he doesn't have any protection, this guy, and he's already marked. Boy oh boy, this is kind of annoying. Let us attack this guy. It's not going to be excellent, but it will do. And I guess I'm gonna stun that guy now. Alright, this time we did get a stun, very nice. Try to retreat. Dodged it. Kill. Excellent. And a crit, which means that the Swinetard champion is not going to be moving backwards. Let's mark with the Houndmaster. Get a bit of protection reduction going. 20 damage, a bit better than 16, isn't it? Noxious Blast. Blight, very good, but Crunching Backhand. He does, I think, get better abilities as the number of members in his party drops to 1. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. He is human, so we're gonna apply the collect bounty. Then Noxious Blast. That's not going to get the kill, unfortunately. Well. Well, now he gets a turn, right. He's dead on his next action. Crunching Backhand again, dodged it. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Let us apply even more healing, and hopefully we get the chance to act with the Houndmaster at the beginning of the next round. We can at least do this with the Plague Doctor. Ah, damn it, that's a little unfortunate. But oh well, we still have a bit of food if we really need to heal up. We have 3 keys, dear lord, how did we get so many? Bandages I still want to keep, we can drop that. Get the citrine, dump the rest, eat a bit of food, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, leaves me with very little food left for the remainder of this dungeon. Alright, where do I want to go? I could go to the other treasure room. That would give me another hallway fight. We could also go up here, but I don't really... These rooms that are not really good in the war, so I'm gonna go to the right. It's unlikely that I'm gonna be completing this dungeon completely. I mean, I will probably leave several rooms unexplored. Oh, there you go. No more food left. It sucks. Alright, a fight. Oh, well, okay. We surprised him. Alright. Well, this is... I don't know. This could be very good. This gives us a lot of gold, at least. Blight him. How many hit points has he got? 144. Yeah, we're gonna use the Hound's Rush. Although we could also try to stun him. His stun resistance is not that high. That would be good. Because he would summon 3 enemies all at once, so we would like to make sure that that doesn't happen. Sniper shot cannot reach him though, that is a little annoying. Knockback is not gonna do a damn thing for us. It might crit though, so no, very low damage from that. Alright, more Blight. Alright. I was kind of hoping to get a turn first. We did have higher speed, but unfortunately that didn't quite turn out that particular way. 20 damage is just too good to pass up, especially with the bleed. We do have 2 Vestals though, which is not good. I should have considered that earlier. Let's simply attack them, I guess. Sniper shot, I think, is a very good action here. 58! Did I already mention that I thought it would be a very nice action here? More Blight? Yeah, we could reach the back row. And he would receive 15 already. So he might actually die over time if I keep applying these damage over time buffs. Alright, what can you do? You can, for example, finish... Or... What are they? They're Eldritch. Interesting, interesting. Let's try to kill her. No luck. He is going to die on his next action. Lifesteal may do something against that. Indeed, it did. Unless we do that. Headhunt. 10 damage is a bit bad, but... Headstrong, that's fine, that's fine. 18 hit points for him, that's of no use to him whatsoever, but alright. Headache. Another guard action? No, a buff action, okay. I'm going to heal up a bit. I'm a bit afraid, in fact, of the low health on several on the Plague Doctor mostly, but the Houndmaster could also do with a little bit more health. Anyway, collect bounty. And I guess you will stun the Vestal? No, actually stun that guy. Because he is a more threatening damage dealer. Let us use a freaking bandage on that. Thank you. And you will blight her. How much blight does she receive now? 12, that's quite good. It's not going to kill her. But it will on her next action. More hit points for him. That's why I was not attacking him with physical attacks. Anyway, let's do more healing because she's useless in the front row anyway. Or not in the front row, although that's also technically true. But she's horrible at attacking the front row enemies. Headhunt, 12 damage. Yeah, no bleed. That's actually quite good. Yeah, let's just do that one. Too bad. We might have gone... It probably would have been better if we went for a stun there. But anyway. Speaking of stuns. More heal. 7, very good. Yeah, Noxious Blast would be kinda good, I guess. Kill him over time. I would like to do some healing as well, still, though, but... Blight, alright. If 12, that should kill him. Self-heal, only 5. Mostly because of the spiked color, of course. Let's heal her even further up. Because she has the buff, of course. Another 5 hit points. As many hit points as we can. And let's get the kill here. Alright, another puzzling trapezohedron. Which is another 2500 gold, which is excellent. Hopefully there's some food in this crate. No, some heirlooms. I should probably take those since I'm almost getting out of here. Let's dump the anti-venom. I really... After this treasure room, I'm definitely gonna get out of here, because I don't want to risk another hunger event. Alright, flesh eaters and a swine thunderer. Alright. Let's mark the guy in the back row. We did drop our anti-venom, unfortunately, which means that if these guys attack, we might not be well equipped to deal with the blight. But anyway, let's stun a few targets. Hound Rush would be good against him. 24. A couple more hit points needed, though. But we do have a bit of time, I guess. Good to this. Not really that great, honestly. Let's try this. Very good. Munch. 5 damage. And a disease. Hemophilia. And the blight, like I predicted. Hemophilia is kind of bad. You wouldn't want to take a character into the cove, for example, with that disease. But... nothing that we can do about it, unfortunately. Finish him, maybe? Nice! Yeah. We could mark, we could simply attack. Attacking seems fine to me. No bleeds. Munch against the Houndmaster, who dodged it. That will do. Wow, very nice stress relief there. Ooh, and that's a lot of stuff. That's a hell of a lot of stuff. I don't need the keys for this particular interaction. Let's take that and this. Torches I also not gonna take. We would rather have a few deeds. And... yeah, dump the keys. Interact. It's trapped. Oh, of course it is. Did resist it though. Another scout. It is so very tempting to continue, but we're completely out of food, so let's get out of here. Yeah, like I said, not particularly great, isn't it? But we did get a nice amount of crests, which is good, and the gold would, I think, allow me to do another champion level mission relatively easily. The Blasphemous Vial, of course, we can also sell. So that would be good. Wheeled Scrounger instead of Quick Draw. Slow Draw on the first round. That's not good. I want to get rid of that. Eagle Eye. Crit on ranged skills instead of Rune Scrounger. Doesn't really matter that much to me. And reduced damage on the first round is also not something that you would want on your Arbalist. Alright. Alright, so our Plague Doctor, or one of our Plague Doctors, has a new quirk, Love Interest, which has replaced Winded, which is kind of annoying. It wasn't you. Who then was it? Let us sort by level. You? No. Yeah, it was. Alright. We'll only visit a brothel. I would like to have more options with characters typically, but I'll think about that in between episodes. I should be a little bit more conservative this time with the removal of quirks, because I don't really have that much gold, and I still need to send a few characters to do some stress relief, for example. Alright, let us in fact check out the missions for the next episode. What do we have? We have nothing for the Warrens. In fact, we still need to clear the path to the next boss in this area, which is interesting. I thought I had all of them at level 7, to be perfectly honest, but that's fine. We could do a medium-length mission in this. We could do it with another tough ring, in fact, and activate 3 animalistic shrines is not really a bad quest at all. So that one has definitely my preference for now. Martyr's Seal. No, I don't like playing with Death's Door. That doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Another legendary bracer. I don't really tend to use legendary bracers that often, so I'm fine with the ones that I currently have. Increased crit and speed on the leopard could be useful. Reduced virtue chance and reduced heals received. It's a pretty bad offset. We already have a Book of Insanity. Deeds and crests would of course be nice, but I'm not gonna go up against the Brigand 16-pounder just yet, I don't think. And then there's the Feather Crystal. We could do a short mission, and then maybe another one after that, although I haven't seen the Tuft Ring appear as the reward for a quest in a long time, so I think I'm gonna do this mission. So, well, see you in the next episode then. I'm probably gonna do this mission, and hopefully it's gonna go well. Anyway, take care!